Look, if you're in a cold climate, realize you're losing a lot of heat through the head during the night. They wore those silly Smurf type of Father Christmas hats and so on. Well, they came from the Scythian culture, pretty barbaric horseman tribes that overran northern Europe and so on. Well, right down to Rome itself. Coming back to it, wear what's called a beanie. It's just a knitted cap that covers the skull and the ears. It covers the part of the head. You still need to breathe clearly at night, for goodness sake. You don't want it over your face. You won't put it lower than your eyebrows, but cover the ears. It just helps to save the loss of heat. Makes a difference. Trivial, silly things like this make a difference. Don't go to bed with an electric blanket on. I don't know what, electromagnetic field does from an electric blanket. But keep the mobile phone well away from your head and your face. I'm afraid I do have it at arm's length, because it's a very important part of modern society, but to have the phone there, to check the time during the night and so on. I don't know, but I do. Oh, and the alarm system in the morning. We are adapting the mobile phone to our true needs. Make sure it serves your spiritual needs, not overrides them. Don't be led by modern propaganda, media. Be cautious how you allow it into your life. Don't ignore it. It's part of the modern movement of technology in the world. But use it well. Don't let it wreck your life. Coming back to sleep, I've been looking at it. Do you see, even with the wearing of a beanie at night, if it gets cold in winter, when you sleep, I'm looking back to some of these customs, getting up in the middle of the night, that may have been prevalent in earlier times. Why did they do so and so? Perhaps there's a very good reason. Do you realize simply the fireplace, the coal, as it turned out with a more sophisticated society, but the wood originally, it didn't just keep you warm at night, because it would carry on burning for a good while, a couple of hours, and you can throw another log on the fire to recatch the fire, the glowing embers, can't you? If you wake up in the middle of the night, partway through the night, between your first and second sleep, as it would have been, you see. Not only that, but the fire, with a chimney of sorts, means that the warm circulation of smoke going out of the chimney sucks air in through the drafts around the house and gives you fresh air at night. You didn't need the windows open, the doors would fit so badly. Did you have windows? You had shutters. You had plenty of draft. Would let the fresh air in, and the smoky air going up the chimney give you a constant healthy circulation of air. Are you laying in a room at night with the windows shut and the door shut? You're suffocating yourself slowly. How much oxygen do you think there is in this room? Its percentage is going down throughout the night. Is this good for you? I doubt it. Do you see, there were ways of life? I don't mean you have to have a log fire, but it's worth understanding. What was the benefit? What was the function in its culture and society of, the fire burning there in the grate in cold climates, because you don't have the shutters open. It's cold. Why do they have legs on the beds? In the case of Northern Europe, it's to keep out the cold in the winter. You want to sleep above it, not in it. Why were you sleeping with your cattle? They're our central heating system. You don't even need to be running a fire if you've got, your cattle downstairs generating heat. Must have been a pretty smelly place, mustn't it? But you get used to these things. Perhaps you bring the herbs in, like the rosemary and thyme and I don't know what else would they have had. Lavender, mint, I don't know what they had. They probably didn't have, but they had their herbs, the which would have kept mosquitoes and that away in the milder weather, and perhaps helped keep the bugs away. Yeah. Bless you. Thank you, Heavenly Dad. Oh, look, I've been up since 4 o'clock, haven't I? And it's now nearly 6. And I've got to get up at 7 o'clock because take my girl to school with her friends. So I'm going to be tired during the day. And I think to myself, what's the solution to this? The solution's very clear. Go to sleep earlier. Go to bed earlier. You don't need to be, on your computer into late evening. When it gets dark, start thinking of going to bed naturally. Instead of keeping the lights on, start to dim the lights. Start to wind down. Go to bed what the world's current civilization would think is too early. But go to bed earlier than them. You see, start to see if there is a different pattern that's actually better for you. Spiritually, I mean, don't I? You see, everything turns around our trust and belief in this wonderfully benevolent, loving God, our Heavenly Dad. It starts to transform your life in a million different ways. And you start to see too how many tiny things in your day are a blessing. And you feel a thankfulness to God that, well, quite literally you feel He's doing these things all the time. You are loved. You are cared for. You don't realise it. You're like my daughter's friend who is eternally moaning and telling you what's wrong with his life and why he can't be happy, and you just think, my God, you're blind, poor little chap. How do I rescue him? And he won't hear me. He just thinks I don't know what he thinks. I don't think he's terribly impressed with me. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. He's got all these people around him loving and caring for him. And nothing's right in his world from his point of view. Oh my goodness. Oh. We can be like that, as an adult, supposedly. It's a world full of children, I tell you. They need help. And you have to find the best way of just being there for when they have ears to hear. And you try and move the furniture and so on so that it's safer for those around you. Well, you probably know what I mean. If you're still with me listening, you must be pretty Gnostic. Thank you, Heavenly